when my children were very young. In fact, my daughter was 4 years of age. I took her to New Zealand, and we got home and she had all the stories, of course, and so Stephen wanted to do that next year. So next year Stephen went, he wanted to go skiing, and I said, well, I'd never been skiing, I don't know how to do that, but we figured it out. We had a couple of days of skiing. Of course, we get home and Laura wants to go skiing next year, so this became an annual event. I heard about a guy that did horse riding out at New G, and I thought, I'll ring this guy up, and I said, look, I want a special experience for me and my children, and if you can accommodate that, that'd be great. And he said, yeah, no, we can do that. It was such a memorable day, and on the way home the kids said, Dad, can we have some horses, you know? Anyway, long short, we ended up with about half a dozen horses over our life, and we moved and the horses had to be sold, and what do we do now? And I remember borrowing a car for a weekend with my son, and we had a great weekend. And I said to Steve, well, what if we buy a car, you know, get ourselves a sports car, would that be cool, you know? So we ended up buying an MG, and we still got that car 25 years later. I would say that the captive audience and the strategic conversations was a very big highlight in my life, my family's life, but also other people that came along for the ride. And so I could see that Horsepower Academy, this great flag that I was going to fly, would be a great focus to have influential times of men in the future, of strategic conversations, of captive audience. And so what we're doing with this, this strategy is to give a man 6 hours of my life on the basis that he gives me 6 hours of his life. And we have a very phenomenal time. I think over the last 25 years, there's been a lot of very powerful things that have happened with those drives, of people that were going through crisis. It wasn't obvious on the surface, and yet in that intimate relationship, the real crisis started to open up of what they were going through, and didn't know how to deal, beside themselves to know how to deal with these issues. And fortunately, I was able to help them. And I really encourage anyone that, well, if you like cars, great, that's a great draw card, but I think it's the experience of the car, the fellowship, the fact that it's a non-threatening environment, and there's no agenda. If this is for you, I would encourage you to, contact me, give me a ring. Come for the drive. The 6 hours may change your life.